Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this Big Bash match between the Sydney Sixers and the Melbourne Stars. I'm Mike Atherton.
A surprising decision to take to the field. Conditions feel like there won't be a lot on offer for the bowlers, and the opening batters will want to capitalise on what seems a bad call.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Stoinis gets off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Catch! Yeah.
Good shot. A beauty.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yes.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Now there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with a dive.
Yep.
Caught.
Yeah!
One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Enriquez, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
4 runs added in the over. The Stars are 1 for 4. Duarcius, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Huge edge! Quick onto that in the infield.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes. Nice.
Finds the edge.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Doesn't beat the infield.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive.
Yes.
Strong appeal. And taken. Superb delivery.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Stoinis gone for not many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yes.
And dropped.
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yeah.
Massive edge. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Thick edge. Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one. Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yeah.
Edged it. Felipe is sure of this. They were so quick behind the stumps. This looks gone. Good catch. Out.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Nicked it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep.
Big edge.
The edge was very close to going to hands. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Yeah.
Now then, was there a faint edge? And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Misses everything.
Wow.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yes. Keeper.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Dwarshuis from the Paddington end.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it seems so early. Got onto the back foot so quickly and just pushes it away behind square.
Bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Yeah.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence? Dwarshuis doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off.
Yeah. Keeper. Yes. Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
It drifted onto the onside, helped into the gap and down to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
No, no, no.
Good precision with the throw back from the deep. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Yep. No.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Out!
Yeah.
What a catch!
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yeah. Go.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Curran, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough to get on it for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes. No.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Gone. It's a good catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep. Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yeah. Bow.
Abbott with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the 1 bouncer for the over. Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
A great over. No runs conceded. A wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters. And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yes.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Stanley did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
8 runs added there. The Sixers are none for 8. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Yep.
What a shot! Drifts down leg and punched away, all the way for 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Yep.
And caught. That's just superb. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
For the Sydney Sixers, please make him welcome.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
End of the over. The Sixers are 1 for 16. The right armour is coming into the attack. And the Randwick end.
Yes.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Oh, that's a great ball.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Yes. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yes.
Great shot. Great timing.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yes.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Well, there was a bit of noise there, but it certainly wasn't the bats, and they did well to get back for 2.
Yes.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yes.
Off the edge, could be 4. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. No pressure as they found a gap.
Yes.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Yes.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
15 runs added there. The Sixers are 1 for 46.
Yes.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, they lose the 2nd wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Number 4 for the Sydney Sixers. Please
Drives and misses everything. Silk is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
It's a new batter at number 5 for the Sydney Sixers.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
That's it.
Times it nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes! Caught and bowled. Did supremely well there.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
At number 6, please give them a round of applause.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Coulter Nile coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards 3rd man.
Yes.
Edged it.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yes.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Couldn't get it through the field.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yeah.
A beauty. Brilliant catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Good throw from the deep, on target. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Good shot. A beauty.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Dwarshuis has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Nice shot.
And that marks the end of the match. The Melbourne Stars have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive